Hello, guys. This is Akshat Pandey from VedicAkshat.com, and today I'm going to talk about the solar eclipse that is going to happen on the 20th of April. This eclipse is not visible in India, but I want to do a general video on how and what is the energy on eclipse and how does it manifest in our lives. Okay, so solar eclipse occurs when the sun is coming under a direct contact with Rahu. So only Rahu has the power to eclipse sun. Okay, and it is also known as a yoga like Aditya Chandal yoga, but that is a part of this eclipse actually because Rahu has the power to eclipse the sun. Moon has can be only be eclipsed by Ketu. Ketu is the one who it is eclipsing the moon. So in Vedic astrology, there are two major eclipses. One is a lunar eclipse, another is a solar eclipse. There are certain yogas in the chart, or there are certain combination of planets in which the other planet is eclipsing the other. Okay, but in general, we what we take about we only see about the two luminaries and the two nodes. Okay, there is an eclipse for each and every planet. Each and every planet is eclipsed by a certain planet, but that is a very advanced Gemini Jyotish. And in particular, we are only considering about the two luminaries, that is the sun and the moon. This is the eclipse chart for my place, Prayagraj. And this shows that the ascendant rising is Gemini and the sign of eclipse is Aries. So the sign that is affected most by this eclipse will be Aries. So people who have ascendant, Aries ascendant, moon in Aries or Atma Karaka in Aries are going to be the most affected one. If you're Aries ascendant, then take care of your health, take care of your name and fame. If your moon is in Aries, then control your anger issues. Make sure there is peaceful at home. Your mind is peaceful. Do some meditation. Okay, take care of your health. And if your Atma Karaka is in place in Aries, then it's an eclipse on the Atma. Then some karmic payback or some karma has to be seen, and this can lead to serious suffering. Okay, so these are the three most important factors if you have in Aries will get affected. Otherwise, you can apply where is Aries in your chart as per your horoscope. You can look at your ascendant and see if, for example, if Aries in the third house, then there might be trouble with younger siblings. In the fourth, there might be trouble at home. Fifth, there might be trouble with some children or in love issues. Sixth, hidden enemies. Seventh house, with relationship, with spouse, with partner. Eighth house, some chronic disease. Ninth house, if Aries is falling in your ninth house, then it can cause issues with to father, or it can give you bad luck. 10th house, issues related to your work in your office environment. 11th house, with friends, with income. 12th house, marriage issues. It can disturb your sleep. Your body is not able to rest well. And if it is in the second house, if Aries in the second house is falling, then you have to, with your community, with your family, your eating, or your overall fixed resources. So this is how you check where is Aries falling in your chart. But it will be most important for people whose Aries ascendant or moon is in Aries or Atmakara. These will be the most affected. Now we'll talk about what remedies we have to do during the time of eclipse and how to curtail this energy. Coming to the remedy part for the solar eclipse. So, all is not bad during the solar eclipse actually. Solar eclipses are very good for obtaining knowledge. So, people who are struggling to study something or struggling with their some subject or they want to obtain some knowledge, this is a very good day to pray and start learning that knowledge. The deity that is worshipped during the solar eclipse is Dakshinamurti. Dakshinamurti is a guru form of Lord Shiva. And if you worship or you do this mantra during the time of eclipse, it gives you tremendous knowledge and will help you in your studies. So, this is a very good exercise for students or people who are trying to learn something, that during the time of solar eclipse, just shut down everything, just sit, relax, face towards north, and just keep chanting the mantra. Mantra chanting can be done easily during the solar eclipse, and any mantra that you chant during this time is going to have tremendous effect because the chanting power has been increased very, very much. This is because the Rahu has become very, very powerful during the time of eclipse. And one of the Asian names of Rahu is Mantra Tattva Lingani, that Rahu has all the mantras. Rahu has 10 heads, so he can chant a mantra with 10 times as compared to normal person. So if he says one mantra once, we say it once because we have one head, but Rahu can, if he chants a mantra one time, it is into 10 because of his 10 heads. So during the time of eclipse, if you chant a mantra of Bhagwan Dakshinamurti, it's going to give you phenomenal result. Everybody can chant it. Just sit down, relax. It's a very, very simple thing. Face towards north and start chanting this mantra, and you will see the effect. This mantra or this devta is very, very crucial because it has the power to take the sun out of an eclipse. Any person who has been suffering from Aditya Chandal yoga or who's born during a solar eclipse can do this mantra, and they can elevate their suffering. Their sources will come back, their knowledge, their health, they can regain these things. So that is the power of Bhagwan Dakshinamurti. So I think this is enough for a bite on the solar eclipse. There are so many things to be taught on eclipses. There are so many ways actually we can see eclipses and do certain remedies. But this is a remedy that can be done by everybody. There are no restrictions. So you should take advantage of this solar eclipse, or even though it's not visible in India, but it is happening in the sky. The sun is with Rahu. So take care, guys, and do this mantra. It's a very good mantra.